Hey there, it's Mrs. D, and I am here to get you started on your escape room journey with a very simple Google Slides escape room. We're going to go from start to finish to help you out with learning how to create escape rooms. So, thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, hit your notification button, leave a comment, and share this video if you think it will help someone else. Let's get started on this. The things that you're going to need are a blank Google Slides. You're going to need Canva and ChatGPT and Flippity.net. Those are the things that I have started off with here. And let me get you started. Let me show you. I was looking for this bakery shop design idea that I had. We're going to create a double-digit escape room, and I couldn't find a picture from Google that I really liked, so I used Magic Media on Canva and created this picture, which is close enough to what I want. I wanted like one of those really bright bakery shop type things, and so this is as close as I could get to that. So I've already downloaded this picture. So let's go ahead and import that. Here is my bakery shop double digit multiplication. We want to spell things right in here. And so I just titled it that. I cleared off the text boxes by dragging my mouse to select them and then hitting the backspace button. That'll delete them, and then created more blank slides in case we need those. So now what I'm going to do is insert that picture, because that picture is going to be the base. That's like their home. Like every time they get an answer correct, they're going to come back to that and try for another one. And it's going to be kind of searching for the link to do a word problem, and then the word problem that when they solve it, they're going to go to a flippity lock and open it up. So we're going to learn how to do all of those things here. All right, so we're going to insert an image, and I'm uploading this from my computer. It's this one here. I need to crop it, so I double click it, and then I'm going to bring it down and crop out that white stuff, just because I'm not that great with Canva, so things don't always come out the right size. And then I'm just going to make this kind of as big as possible here. So it's not the best. I wonder if there is a way to make it better. We're going to crop it again into a more kind of like that widescreen look, right? So we're going to bring this down like that, and we're going to bring, I need that layer cake though. That's not what I meant to do. Let me undo that. Click off of it, move it up. There we go. Now I can see that bottom. I want to do it more like we need bagels, so I need to keep those bagels in there. Okay, so that's going to kind of look, should be pretty close to the size that we need. I can live with that. So I'm going to center it. Some people can't, so if you can't, go ahead and, play with it until you get it right where you like it. This one's going to have a little bit of background to it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to leave that the way that it is, and I'm going to insert a shape. Now this shape that I'm inserting over it, we're going to have a blank shape, okay? And it's not going to come out as a blank shape at first. It's going to come out as a colored shape, and I'll show you how to fix that. And what this does is just stops them from clicking, or even yourself, because in the Outschool classes, you're generally going to guide these. So center it on there, get it so that it covers everything, center it on there. And then you know how like when you click a Google slide, it just goes to the next slide? This is going to prevent that. This is going to force the person who's doing the slide to actually find the things that you want them to click on. So we have to make this transparent. Everything in Google layers like as you put them on, okay? So you have to remember that. So we have to work in the layers that we want. Now we're going to make this transparent. We're also going to make this border transparent because we don't want it to have a border. Now, double click, so click that, right? And then hit these three buttons right here if you can't see this hyperlink. You're going to insert a link, and you're going to make it say slide 1. and apply that. So slide 1 and apply, right? Now when you go into slideshow mode, it only like see you've got this hand, so you can't cheat by it turning into a hand when you get to the thing that you click. And you also cannot progress until you find the actual thing that you want them to click on, okay? So now next step is to create one of these clickable things. Now we have cookies. Does anything in here look like cookies? Okay, we'll say that these are the cookies right here. So that's one of these things that we're going to start with, okay? Um, the bakery needs to prepare 8 trays of cookies. So I don't need to read that yet. What I do need to do is create another shape. And I'm looking for a shape that somewhat looks like that could be the cookie tray. This might be a good shape to do it with. Okay, so here, and I'm going to create that over the cookies. I wish they looked more like cookies, but anyways, for the sake of what we're doing, it doesn't really matter, right? And we're going to make that again transparent, and we're going to make that border transparent. And now this is going to link to slide 2, okay? So insert a link, and you're going to write slide 2 on there and apply that, okay? Now, the next thing is to get out your little snipper or your print screen or whatever you use. I have this thing that print screen and this little thing pops up, and I'm going to kind of take a snapshot of this area, and I'm going to try to make it like what the size of the Google slide would look like so it looks good. Okay, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to go over to slide 2 and I'm going to paste it on here and I'm going to blow it up. Okay, and stick it in the corner right here. Okay, so I'm going to have to come up with a background color for this, but that's okay. We'll do that later. All right, so these are the cookies. And so what I'm going to do, what I did was I went to ChatGPT and just for the sake of time, we want to work smarter, not harder, right? So I knew that I'm doing these kind of double digit multiplication and I wanted a bakery theme. So I just typed it into ChatGPT, give me 5 bakery themed double digit multiplication word problems. And then I put, give me the answers so that I don't do anything wrong when I'm creating this. So now all I need to do is copy this and put it in here. So we're going to insert a text box. So you can do that by going to insert text box or clicking the T in the box here and then just copy that in, okay? And then we can do some figure out a good. I always like Oswald for some reason or Georgia. I've pretty got a few of them that I like to use a lot. Let's try this Merriweather. This looks nice. Okay, I'm going to use that. I'm going to make it. Somebody once told me at least 18 points for slides. So I'll go ahead and make it whatever that was. I don't know why it's not 20 point. Okay. And let's line it up underneath here because we're going to create some buttons, right? I need a lock. Come on. Where is it? Well, I don't want it on. I want it to be centered under the picture. I think that's centered under the picture. Okay. Now I'm going to insert an image. And I'm going to I'm going to search the web and I want a cartoon lock. Okay. So let's see. Let's use this one. I think I've used this one before. This is a good one. So I'm going to put that over here. So when we get the answer, we're going to click this lock. Now I'm going to show you what to do with that lock in a second. Okay. And then I'm also going to, actually, I think that's all we're going to do for that. So let's center that down to the middle. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to Flippity and start putting our answers in. So this is the Flippity virtual breakout locks, and this is what I'm going to use. And this, you have to make a copy of this template. And then let me get rid of that. Okay. So just give it a second to make a copy, and then I have to remember how to do this, right? So let's copy and paste this again into the clue box. Okay, paste it in. Hit your, there we go. And then you can give a hint right here. which I always say label your answer. Let me put a capital label your answer. Okay. And then we're going to get the answer from ChatGPT, and we want 200 cookies, right? That's the answer. We don't need all the other stuff, just that. And then we're going to put that in here. And actually, what we can do is go ahead and create the whole thing, right? We can create this whole thing. Let's do our cupcake order. We're going to copy and paste that into the Flippity board. Okay, and the answer for that one. And actually, I need to pull this out over here so I can work better on this without clicking back and forth. 800 bean cookies. I don't know what happened to that answer. I don't know why it says 800 cookies on me. Fix that. So you can speed this part up as I copy and paste all this stuff in here. I will also probably try to do some editing and speed it up. Let's do it like this. This will be quicker. All right, let's get our answers in here. So 154 layers on the cake, 140 bagels, and 600 loaves. All right, and we're going to copy this and paste it into each one of these boxes. And then we have to delete everything else, okay? So that's important. Make sure you delete everything else because you don't want extra locks and extra answers and stuff like that, okay? All right, then our options. When it finishes, when you're done with the, let's see, with it's supposed to be each one lock. So you know what we're actually going to do? We're going to make a copy of this. All right, and we're going to do, this is going to be the first one, and we're going to delete the rest of these. So we're going to delete this one, this one, this one, and this one. We're going to do one lock per breakout, okay? So then what we need to do is for the options, we're going to send them back to this. We're going to copy this, paste it here, and we're going to send them back to this slideshow. So we need to share the slideshow, and it will go to anyone with the link. Copy, done. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to make Flippity come back to this specific slide. And because we've already shared it, this is going to work just fine. We're going to copy that, and we're going to go to Flippity, sorry, on this screen here, and we're going to paste that in. Oh, why is it going there? No, we want it to paste that in here. So I'm going to edit this link that I put in previously by mistake and apply it. Okay, so that's going to link us back to that specific slide. Okay. Okay, so when I was creating this slideshow, I forgot a very crucial step. So I'm splicing it in here, and you're gonna have to remember after every time that you paste the URL into the done text area on the options for the Flippity locks, you're going to need to do this very important step, and it makes the slideshow come back on in present mode instead of the edit view, and we want it in the present mode. So what you do is once you paste this URL in, you need to edit it. You go to this little part right here that says edit, and you change that to present. Present. And then when you do that, it will force the slideshow back into present mode. And now I'm going to file this. I'm going to share it, and I'm going to publish it to the web. And when I do that, it's going to bring this up. We're going to take this, we're going to right click, go to it. All right, get your link here. So this is where you can copy that if you would like to, but you don't have to, because you can just click this one here, copy it from here, and then go back to your lock and make sure that you link it in your lock, okay? So we're going to paste that in and apply it. Now when we're in slideshow mode, we're going to be able to click that lock. It's going to bring us to the lock, and it's going to enter 200 cookies. Okay, and then here is the link for the next slide. So then you go to like this when you're running the slideshow, okay? So we come back to this slide is where we want to be right now. All right, so now we're going to close all those and come out of presentation mode. And all this is now is sort of doing all of the same things. We want to get rid of this, right? Because we don't want them to click it again. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to close my flippity thing so that I do not get confused. I don't want to reuse that one. I'm going to keep this one and go off of here. Okay, so now what I need to do is do the next one. So we've got the cookie one. I'm going to do a file, make a copy of this, and I'm going to label it. This is going to be cupcakes. Okay, so the cupcake one is going to make a copy of all of those, and I just have to delete everything that I put in there before. So while it's doing that, let's put our shape in here. We're going to put a shape over what looks like cupcakes to us. Are there any cupcakes in here? Not really. This is not the greatest bakery picture, but that's okay because the kids will have fun like searching for the links, right? Let's say the cupcakes are in the oven, all right? We're going to say the cupcakes are in the oven. They're baking right now. So we're going to put one of those shapes right here. We're going to change it to transparent. This one as well so that you can't see that. And then we're going to link this to slide 4. Okay. Slide 4. You can't hit enter, you have to click it. Okay, so then click off of it and then get our screenshot, and we're gonna just take that stove view. Actually, I can't do it like that, can I? All right, let me do another one because I want it to look halfway decent, right? So we have to make it more long wide like this. Okay, so now I'm going to paste this in, blow it up like we did the last time, put it in its corner. Okay, and then we're going to copy this, paste it here, grab our word problem, put it in. Actually, Control Z to undo, Control Shift V to keep that same font that we chose before. Now that's too close to the bottom, so I'm just going to move it up. And actually maybe just make this a little bit bigger so that it goes on the 3 lines. Center it there, copy my lock, put that here. Okay, so it's a repeat, it's a copy and repeat. So we're going to delete this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I don't know if we can move it up or not. Move that to the first one. Okay, and so this is going to be the cupcakes. I'm going to File. I'm going to share, publish to the web, click Publish. Okay, right click that and go to it. Get the link, click the link, and I'm going to grab that. And everything else should have copied the way that we wanted it to, including that URL that we had a little bit trouble with before. So let's give it a try. This answer was 180 cupcakes. Unlocked, and oh no, it didn't change, it didn't keep the URL. So I have to redo this one. So I'm going to close that. This is the cupcakes. I need to edit this part right here. And I need to edit it to go to slide 5. That's right. I can't have it going. So options, click on your slide 5, copy that URL, paste it in here. Okay. Click off of it. Then we're going to share it again. Right click, go to, click here to get your link, click the link and grab that new link, put that in here. Apply it. And so now that's the correct one. So now slide 5 is going to be, we actually need to just copy everything that's on slide 5. So drag and drop to copy everything. and go to slide 5 and paste it all on there. If you don't do it that way, it'll mess up. It will go to the wrong slide. And then we're going to delete the box on the stove, and this one is going to be, let's see, this one is going to be the cakes. So let's see what looks like a good layer cake. Maybe we'll do the layer cake up here. All right, so let's put in another shape. Insert a shape over the cakes. Okay, I'm going to move that just a little bit so it's kind of more centered on the cakes and not near the cookies. And then again, we are going to make this transparent, the fill color and the outline, and we're going to link it to slide 6. And this is really how easy this is. This is going to be a great escape room. Click that. Okay, now slide 6, we are ready. This one we're going to print screen, get our screenshot of the close-up of the cakes like this, stick it in slide 6. Let's make that bigger, right? And then you can actually copy both of these by holding down Shift, and it copies both of them. We're going to do Control C, come down to slide 6, paste those on there. Let's get our next word problem. And remember, Control Shift C will keep Control Shift V will keep the the format. Then we're going to create our next flippity lock. All right, so we're going to close all these out. And this one is going to be for the cake. So let's file, make a copy, cake. Okay, let that copy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, and we're going to delete everything except for the cake one. And move the cake one up to the top. Click our options. Oh no, we need some more blank slides. Never fear, add blank slides and do it again and again and again. No problem. Okay, so now we're going to go to slide 7. We're going to copy that. The done message needs to be, enter that to go to that slide. Okay, file, share, publish to the web, publish. Okay. Right click, go to, get the link. There it is. Grab that and put it on your lock. Control C. Oops, I didn't put it on the lock. Undo that. And then we're going to go to the link management and paste it in there. Okay. All right. Next, once again, we're going to copy our slide here. Because if I remember to put the stuff on the slide first, if I remember to duplicate the slide, then that would be better, but I keep forgetting to. So this is a workaround if you're forgetful like me. All right, the next one, let's close out our cakes. The next one is going to be bagels. So the bagels, I'm going to use the bagels down here. File, nope, insert, shape, and choose your shape. And we're going to put that over the bagels. There. Make it transparent. Okay. And we're going to link that to slide 8. Slide 8. Apply. Not apply, click. That's what I mean. And then I'm going to duplicate this slide before I forget, and I'm going to put it down here for slide 9. Now this, get our screenshot, okay, for the bagels, for the bagel section. That's going to need a little bit of editing. I'm going to just make that slide a little bit shorter there so it's more focused on the bagels. All right, and drag it out. Good. Now we're going to go here and grab these two, copy those, paste them here, get our bagels, Control C, and remember Control Shift V is going to copy that the way that it should be. All right, let's make a copy of this. This is going to be bagels. All right, and let that load itself here. And while it's loading, we can go get our URL right here. So we can go to the options and paste that right in. Okay. And then go back to the virtual breakout, delete all of them except for the bagels. Move it on up. File. That's weird. Why didn't it delete everything? But anyways, file, share, publish, publish. Okay, we're going to right click, open that link. Click to get the link here, go right to the lock, grab that, and go into this lock and replace that link with the next one. Okay, and now this one will have the bagels. We want to delete the bagel one. We can close the bagel. Last one, guys. We did it. Last one. All right, so the last one is for loaves of bread. So let's insert our shape over the loaves of bread. We're going to put that right here because those look like some good yummy rolls of bread, loaves of bread. Make it transparent for the last time. Okay, link it to slide 10. Slide 10, apply it, click it. All right, and then we're going to get our screenshot of this one. All right. And we're going to put that on slide 10, Control V, open, bring it out as the picture. Grab this and Shift to Control C to copy it, Control V to paste it. Grab our copy of the word problem and put it on here. Oops. Control Z to undo, Control Shift V, and our last flippity edit. And then we'll try it and see if it works. Okay, so we're going to move this up and 600 loaves. I got to write the answers down so we can do it quickly. All right, and then I'm going to slide 11, which, all right, let's duplicate this slide. Since this is going to be the last one, we're going to want to do something fancy and like, congratulations, you did it. So I have kind of a little idea. Let's just duplicate this slide and copy our URL from here. Go to the options and click that on. Okay. And file. Whoops. File, share, publish, publish. So it's a lot of just doing the same thing over and over again for these really simple escape rooms to create them, right? And then the kids really like it. They just really like to learn this way. We're going to get that lock, paste it into this one, and apply that. Okay, so let me get these answers real quick. Oh, whoops, that's okay. I changed the last one, but that's okay. Okay, so the answers, I need the answers. I'm going to close this, and I lost my chat GPT, so I don't even have the answers. Let's give it a test. Let's give it a test and see if it works. Oh, before we do that, let's move to this one because if I can't get the answers, if I can't think while I'm on camera, I'm going to look real stupid. I'm going to have to cut this off. So what I want to do here is I'm going to insert a GIF, okay? And it's going to be like, I want a bakery chef cartoon. Let's see if I can get something like that. Celebrating, right? We want a Baker celebrating cartoon. Oh, celebrating. Let's see. Anything? No. So I wanted to like have like it come up and like be throwing confetti. So let me see what I could use. Chef throw confetti. Let's see. Huh. I like the, or let's try cook throw confetti. I don't really know. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I mean, it's not exactly what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for if it was a chef, right? That's that's what I'm looking for. So, let's see. Let's try just cartoon throw confetti. This is good. Let's use this one. All right. So we're gonna insert that here. I don't like that because it's not a transparent background. So let's try to insert. Let's go to Giphy. Giphy might have something transparent. Cook, throw, confetti. Let's see what Giphy has. None. All right, let's try transparent, throw confetti. Okay, here we've got a couple. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I have an idea now. So I'm going to grab this, right click on it, save it as an image. Okay. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to insert that image, insert an image uploaded from the computer. There it is. Okay, so we're going to put that there. And then I'm just going to get like, I'm going to make it big. And then what I'm going to do is insert an image. I'm going to search the web for a cartoon chef. Let's see if we can find a good, cute cartoon chef. Kind of what I'm looking for, but not totally. But I might just make it work. Oh, I wonder if I could, well, it's not going to be only me teaching the class. I was going to use one of my Bitmojis, but let's try cartoon happy chef or cook. Let's just do cook because you'll get lots of things for that. Okay, that's kind of a cute one. Maybe we'll use, oh, let's use this one. All right, so we're going to insert that and we're going to make this one animated. And I only want like the top of him. So we're going to do this and, oops, that's not what I want. Click off of him. And then I'm going to put him down here. Okay, and then I'm going to insert animation. And I'm going to have him not appear. I'm going to have him fly in from the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to make it with the previous so that it just happens by itself. Okay, so when I play that, perfect. That's exactly what I want. And let's just slow it down a tiny little bit and play it again. That looks great. Okay, so let's give our little escape room a try. Of course, I need to create a title slide, so I'll do that offline. So let's test our bakery shop. I created the welcome screen. And with the instructions, we have hired a new chef. Your job is to train him and help him learn what he has to do. Begin by searching for the hidden link. So let's put this in slideshow presentation. I'm going to close my crisp thing here. All right, and then we just click to move on. And here is where they search for the cookies it's going to be, right? So then we go to the lock and click the lock to get started. It's 200 cookies and that's working great. Then we're going to highlight this, right click on it and go to. And here we are in their next one. The next one was the cupcakes and they needed to have 180 cupcakes. That's the answer. And so you're just going to lead them through this We'll just keep testing it to make sure that everything works. And you can close these as you come back so that you don't have a bunch of screens open. And then I believe the next one were the bagels? Nope, not the bagels, the cakes, the layer cakes. All right, and what was the answer for the layer cakes? 54 layers. The cake needed 54 layers. Okay, and then can you triple click that? Yeah, you can triple click that and then it will copy it. It will highlight the whole thing. Then we have the bagels. Check that one. They have 140 bagels. That's what they need. Bagels. Okay. Triple click, right click, go to it, can close the others. You actually can close all of them, right? And then the last one is the bread. And they need 600 loaves. And there it goes. Triple click, right click. Ta-da! We did it. I hope this video was helpful for you and that you're going to be able to create your own Google Slideshow escape room now. Have fun. Let me know if I can answer any questions for you and take care.